If I were to give you some money today and give you the same amount of money the next year, you would be able to buy very less amount of things with the same amount of money over time. This is what economists call inflation. Let me tell you a secret. Governments fear it. Hi friends, welcome to Econverse. I'm Abrar and I am a fellow student who topped in my GCSE Economics last year in Oman. On this channel, we make learning economics simpler, clearer and hopefully a lot more fun. In this video, we're going to be looking at inflation. So let's get straight into it. Looking at the macroeconomic objective of governments to ensure that there is price stability. Price stability. The price of goods in an economy mustn't fluctuate much over time. This is because whenever there's high fluctuations in the price of goods and services in an economy, there's generally a lot of uncertainty, low confidence and low spending in an economy. So the benefits of price stability are essentially that there is firstly economic certainty, there is confidence as I mentioned, and then there is predictability in international prices. So as a country that imports from another country, if you know that there is stable prices in there, you can essentially predict international prices. And what this helps is this helps for higher exports in terms of your own country and higher imports, because now you know that the other countries has this price level. And then future confidence is high, as we had mentioned, future confidence. So people wouldn't be spending or making purchases because of the demand for wage rises, because of the fear of the demand for wage rises. And then the government criteria for inflation. This is really important, the criteria that governments have for inflation. Now, the criteria that governments have for inflation is that they aim for 2% inflation. So if inflation is around 2%, the governments really aim for it, because you want some level of inflation in your economy to incentivize for firms to work harder, while you don't want really high inflation which could completely create uncertainty and chaos in the economy. And whenever there's some inflation, there's a slight increase in prices, motivating the firms, helping economic growth overall. Now this is just a short introduction to what inflation is. Inflation is when there is a continuous rise in the prices of goods and services in an economy. We will look at this in depth in the future. If you think this video helped you understand economics better, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to join the Econverse. I'll see you again in the next video where we'll be discussing how you can go jobless. Okay, I'm just kidding.